We introduce you to Helping Hands Incorporated for the orphaned, homeless, and indigent children of the world.
Welcome everyone, I am Mirka Medina and it's an honor for me to interview former Ambassador of El Salvador, Carlos Garcia. Welcome to Aquí TV.
Thank you for the invitation, and yes, indeed, I had the chance for around 6 to 7 years to not only participate and support Helping Hand Incorporated, but at the same time, I had the wonderful opportunity to interact with Garcia City Guardana, who is the president of this organization, and also I enjoyed the privilege to participate and attend the inauguration of the Global Learning Center in Texas, personally several years ago. And that participation gave me a very important glance of what is the intention and the scope of this wonderful project in support of kids that not only lies on street of kids, but also in different level of society, and how kids are involved in different conditions and capacities as well in this center. I guess the main message with regard to the Global Learning Center of Helping Hand is that is an opportunity to bring kids around the globe not only facilities that already exist in Texas, but also to connect these kids with at the global level with other kids that are either in the similar situation or that perhaps they may relate to other kids in a different level.
Exactly.
And this provides great opportunities for everyone in a win-win situation.
It is my understanding that there is a global center, a chapter in El Salvador. Can you tell us a little bit about the operation and all the great things that those kids have been able to enjoy?
Yes, thank you. And indeed, El Salvador has been benefited from Helping Hand Incorporation in order to open up a chapter in a particular school called Centro Escolar Distrito Italia. This is located in a country town named Tonacatepeque in El Salvador. It's like 20 kilometers away from the capital city. But this chapter is composed of around 1,500 students. And the particularities of the support that Helping Hands have provided to this school goes in the line of different areas. As for example, garden school, also educational and cultural programs, like for example painting, drawing, music, and theater. As you have seen probably in the images that you just the program have just shown, you may see several faces of kids that live in conditions not only, let's say, poverty, which is the traditional way in seeing development, but also have violence as a component or as a factor that has a tremendous influence in the life of these kids. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, the support that Helping Hands has given to these kids goes beyond, let's say, just physical donations of different elements like shoes or materials for painting and drawing, or even musical instrument, but goes in the line in order to students benefiting from a more broader perspective of life and how they can create programs at their own level that can also provide some financial support for their own sake in life. This is very important because what we are seeing now is a kind of new understanding on how economy works. You may see and notice that in developing countries, probably there's no much opportunities for kids at the economical level. But through this kind of project, they can be entrepreneurs. Yes. And this is important for them.
And one of the things that we also want the audience to understand is that not only that we Helping Hands support students with food, clothing, and other needs, it also allows kids to understand that they have opportunity and that no matter what conditions they live in, they still have a future in front of them. Carlos, and something very important that we want to communicate to our audience is that the global chapter also has an educational component, educational and cultural component. It also has an organic center, an organic growing center for families and students, and it also includes a center for natural and alternative health. So, how do you see the students from El Salvador probably traveling to Texas and having the opportunity to see life in the world from another perspective of all these great initiatives?
No, this is only, of course, this is a great opportunity for these kids. And but what is most important, I guess, is to understand that when you provide kids with a vision, with a dream, they are able to picture in their mind, something bigger than themselves. And this is a powerful tool that kids can use to overcome some obstacles like poverty or their low self-esteem. So this is important because, for example, when you connect health, education, culture, but also environment, what we are promoting without saying exactly the concept is precisely what the United Nations is trying to promote in terms of sustainable development, which is a concept that is based in three pillars: social development, economic growth, and environmental protection. So these three components are essential tools for kids to connect with that larger agenda that what is happening in their own countries. So let's say kids coming from El Salvador to Texas, and as you said, have the chance to interact with other students from that community and see potential to interact with them, learn from each other, and most important, to share best practices from both sides.
And those best practices can also be implemented in their country, and it will allow them to be role models, and they will also allow other students to have the opportunity to learn alone and be wonderful citizens in their community.
Which is, we are one, and by one meaning one planet, one population, one human beings. And for the kids' perspective, this is a powerful message that tells that they can transform and change the world for a better place to live.
There's a part very important that all of you need to be part of it, which is the BRIC program. Tell us a little bit about the BRIC program.
This is a wonderful project because try to involve people regardless their age, communities, religion, belief, or even politics views. What happened is that you have a chance to buy one bridge for $1 each and contribute to create this kind of wall that is going to be located within the Global Center and Learning Center of Education in Texas. Now, the beauty of this project is that you may see reflected your name in the brick.
For so life.
Absolutely, and it's a very good memorabilia, as you like, because what happened is that it's a concrete way in which you show and teach your kids, for example, that helping other is a very good way to change the life, change your lifestyle, but also, and most important, become a better person for everyone.
Yes, and for those of you who might be interested in being part of the BRIC program, we have the images. So as you can see, you can support by individually donate $1 per week, which is $52 a year. You could also donate as a family $5 a week, which equals to $260 a year. And also you can do a gift donation, $520 a year. So we invite all of you guys to visit this website for Helping Hands, which is hhcharity.org. For more information, please contact us at the number on the screen. So thank you, Carlos, for this wonderful interview. And I just hope that many other people around the world are able to contribute, participate, and support Helping Hands the way we are doing it.
Thank you, Mirka, for inviting me. And just my final message to you is that please involve, participate in any other activities, but do something. Don't stay at home. Please move yourself. Be part of the world. Thank you.
Helping Hands, hhcharity.org.
We introduce you to Helping Hands Incorporated for the orphaned, homeless, and indigent children of the world.